Shemai GTA chums, the Akula, now let me tell you about this, is on sale for 1.6 million. This is one of the finest helicopters in the entire game. It's got stealth, and it's also, I think it's got some liveries as well, look at that. So I don't know if you can see that Zancudo camo because it's all black, but you get the idea. It's got liveries, yeah. What else can we do? Respray, yeah. Primary weapons we can change to these dual 50 cals. Secondary weapons, homing missiles, or missile barrage. Is this like one or the other? I think it's one or the other job. Missile barrage is pretty cool as well. That's for ground attack, really. But I like the homing missiles, so I'm going to stick with those. Engine upgrades, obviously. Bombs, we can put bombs on. Handling, oh, we can do race handling. We've not done that yet. Let's do it. Alright, so let's show you what this is all about. And exit the aircraft workshop and exit the hangar. So, in order to engage stealth, well, first off, we need to go gear up. For some reason, we're in the ground. Press H on PC, and you notice on the radar bottom left, and it's actually flashing to show off the radar. Oh, just to answer this inquiry. When there's snow on the ground, you get temperatures cold enough for fogs. Enough for freezing fog to form. There you go. So there you go. That's an answer for anybody who's interested in that kind of business. Right, what have we got? So I'm not doing this review, am I? I'm in stealth mode. Ah, yes. Okay, so first off, stealth mode is really useful because it means you can get around a session unhindered. You can also sneak up on Mark II oppressors and blow them to smithereens if that's what you really wish to do. So what we're going to do is get our guns out. I'll show you the guns a little bit. So there's the missiles, 2, 3. This is the fire rate, it's not immense. Nevertheless, they are useful. You know, you can lock on to people. I mean, if we can get the police out, maybe. And you can look. Oh, there we go, police. It's quite a big helicopter, so it might take a while to learn to drive it. It doesn't land in entirely small spaces. That was a nice shot, wasn't it? I didn't aim for that. Oh, there we go, police. Okay, that's nice. Let's change to guns and see what that's like. You can fit up to 4 people in this, believe it or not, so it's excellent for your chums if you've got to get to a mission, you know. Not terribly impressive guns there. I think, if I'm honest, I mainly rely on... What was that? I hope that wasn't a flying car in the distance. I mainly rely on missiles because it's just a lot easier than the cannons. They're not the explosive variety of cannons, so... You know, they're more for ground traffic, you know, foot pedestrians and that. But I think the biggest weapon in this is the stealth mode. It's the best stealth helicopter in the whole game, but it is actually a damn good helicopter, to be sure. So let's just go and turn it in. Let's just go and see what this ginger fella's up to. They nailed the physics, Fargo City. Yeah, they certainly did. Look at this, he's got 3 people in this car. I could get 3 in one go, but I'm not going to. What are they in? Are they in a fire truck? No, that is impressive. What are they up to? Don't know. Don't know is the answer. So, yeah, is it a recommended buy? That's kind of what you're wanting to know. It's pretty quick. It's not the quickest of helicopters, but it's quick enough for getting around the map. It's brilliant for just getting around the map and minding your own business. I've used this a lot when I've played this game early on. It's really handy. Propeller blades are quite wide, so you can get snagged on things, but it's generally pretty good to handle. And even with race performance there, it's made it a bit more twitchy maybe, but I quite like it twitchy. So it's improved the handling for me, race performance. And nobody can see me here. I've had my own chums a couple of times when I've just rocked up to them when they're new in the session, and they're like, "Oh, who's this?" They're talking, and I remember when my microphone wasn't working and I couldn't talk to them, I could only hear them, and they're like, "Who's this fella? Oh, is this weird guy? Oh, is it GTA the wrong way? Is it him? Is it him?" They weren't sure whatsoever. So yeah, it's excellent for hijinks basically, but competitiveness against the Presser Mark II, I have taken a few out. Normally you're trading blows, if I'm honest with it. So anybody who's a good oppressor pilot, they might be able to get away from the missiles and might be able to get some hits on you. But if you nail them, you've nailed them, you know. One hit wonder. There's not many people in session who are griefing, unfortunately. There was a griefing session earlier. So you could use it as a kind of a counter to Oppressor Mark II, but I really wouldn't, unless it's a revenge mission. Basically, if they can't see you, you could sneak up behind them. That's the way I'd take down an oppressor. Is I'd try and get in behind the field of view so they can't get a visual on me, and then I'd quickly switch. So press H, get your missiles out, lock on, go 1, 2, 3, bam, bam, bam. I've had it before as well where they've actually locked onto me and hit me with a missile, but then I've returned fire and hit them back. So I've survived encounters like that, or even when I've gone into stealth mode and then run away from them and they've not been able to get hold of me. So it does have some kind of competitive element against the Mark II, etc. And you can hang around in stealth mode. So yeah, one of the best helicopters in the game, really. It can take a few missiles. I don't know. Shall I put the old gear down and show you some missile takeage? Maybe I should. Maybe I should, he says, confidently that it's going to survive. I mean, we know that vehicles don't take as many missiles when there's got nobody in. Here's Father Christmas. So let's have a little look. What missile's going to hit you realistically? Well, probably the homing launcher, isn't it? Is that locked onto me? Oh well, it is, isn't it? Is that locking onto the actual helicopter? That's a bit weird. No, it's something behind, isn't it? Is it? No, let's do the. Come on, that's the one. Okay, let's do it properly. 1, 2. It should blow up now. No, is it on fire after 2? So you could survive that, and you could put down and survive. 3 is the magic number. So there you go. It just takes 3 missiles to blow it up to smithereens. That is not bad. I'm about to get killed by the police now. So if you've enjoyed that, do drop a like and a subscribe. For sure. What is going on? Getting some funny noise issues. I don't know whether that's OBS or what. But thank you very much for watching. Have a great day if you are playing GTA. Season's greetings, of course. Merry Christmas. I hope you've had the best gifts possible, and I hope you've given more than you have got, because giving is part of the fun, isn't it, everyone? Of course it is. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.